Hey guys, what's going on? It's a Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, today, guys, I'm going to quickly go over and provide you guys with a daily market sort of update of where we're currently trading. So we'll take a look at Velo, and we'll basically just work our way down the list. We'll visit Hbar, XLM, XRP, Onyx, XDC, and we'll also take a look at Gala as well. Okay, again, we'll just work our way down. So if in doubt, guys, you need to zoom out. As you can see on Crypto Bubbles, we're down on the day. We're down on the week as well. But if you actually zoom out to the bigger sort of time frames, especially from the turn of the year, look at some of these fantastic cryptos that are up here. Onyx up over 2,000%, over 20x, XRP up massively, HBAR, XLM, Velo. So you know what? We've not done too bad, guys. Now, this is a weekly chart for Velo. We're currently sat around the 382 fib level. So this is this orange line here. You can see where Velo is currently trading. Okay. In my view, Velo has finished and finalized its move to the downside. I do believe Velo may consolidate for a while now. We could consolidate into March, as far as March, yeah, for the next sort of 6 weeks, if you will. And then we'll be looking at going into the Fed meeting around the 17th, 18th of March. Yeah, so we could consolidate around this 382 level. But for me, I do believe in terms of risk to reward, Velo is absolutely massive, because you can see here, our next sort of target would be looking at sort of 10 cent. Now, all we would have to do is penetrate this sort of white resistance line. I do believe that is achievable as soon as we do cut interest rates, okay? Now, if I was just to measure up from current price action all the way up to there, up to the 618, you're talking almost a 6x, yeah? Almost 500%, which would be a 6x, yeah? And that's just for starters. If we was then to rally up to the next sort of fib level, at the 786 level, and that'd take you up to about 36 cent, you're talking a 20x pretty much. Yeah, 20x your money with Velo. So, guys, it's not over yet. We do have the big months of April and May to come. So, believe it or not, we're only 3 months away from April. Yeah, February, March, April. If by the time we get to the end of April, your bags are honestly, they're going to have at least 15, 20x at that point, if not more, guys. So, we need to remain positive and look at the sort of bigger time frames. Okay, so that's Velo. Still looking really good in my view. HBAR. HBAR is a little bit different because I do believe we are going to retract here and continue to retrace. The reason being is when we are on the weekly here, it's quite evident with the lines with markers and the red trend lines here. So we've had a fake out, bounce, bounce, and then we've fallen back inside of the wedge. Got them to pretty much the end of the apex there, and we've blown out exactly what we've done with XLM, exactly what we've done with XRP. A lot of these ISO tokens are very similar in terms of the charting patterns. Now, what's happened here is, in this section here, we've actually created a bull pennant. Yeah, so bull pennants typically succeed 65 to 75% of the time. Investors have been extremely unlucky, in my view, that we are seeing these bull pennants break down. Okay, but for me, the only sort of area of sort of support would be around this sort of section here. Yeah. So this would be the next sort of support. So I do believe HBAR has got further to come down. Yeah, again, we're looking at the Fed meetings in March. So I can see us coming down here. Still got approximately 50% to retrace in HBAR, guys. Yeah. I'm not meaning to be a negative Nelly. I'm just showing you guys how I see it, yeah. Chart, if you just detach your investments and emotions from any charts, just look at them. Is that going up or is it going down? They're just charts. It's just red and green candles. It's just internet money, guys. All right. So don't get too attached to it. But in my view, we're coming down 50%. So, you know, you guys can take action or you can hodl the bag. It doesn't really matter. Like I say, by the time we get to April, May, all of these coins will be up significantly, guys. So there's no need to panic. XLM, like I say, exactly the same thing what's happened with HBAR. Bull pennant's breaking down. Yeah, we zoom out onto the fibs here. We're looking okay. So it looks as if XLM wants to come back down to this blue fib level here. Now, let's just have a look. This is a 786. So in my view, XLM's going to come down to this level here. So let's just have a look at the sort of retrace here. So you're talking around 40, I'd say around 40% anyway. 40% retrace. We could even come as low as some of these sort of weekly sort of closes here. We could wick through. So that would be 40 to 50% retracement. That's how I envision XLM going at this point. Okay, I'm no longer holding XLM. Now XRP, not quite a bull pennant. This was a rising wedge. So in my view, it was pretty obvious that the crash was going to come with XRP. I would have expected it at the tip of this apex here. Monday, week commencing Monday, the 10th of February. I would have expected the capitulation to begin there. However, with any apex bull pennant, it doesn't always have to reach the tip of the apex. And this is what XRP is demonstrating now. We are falling down now, so there's very little support here. You can see all these green candles, so there is not even really a weekly ledge, unlike the sort of 4-hour daily time frame where there's two small ledge. I'm going to show you guys now. If I go down to the daily, two small ledges here, and I'd say here. Yeah, so typically what happens with a rising wedge is we always retrace back down to the inception. Yeah, so in my view, we're going to be looking at getting down to $1, guys. I'm just reading the charts how I see them, guys. Yeah, I've got no bias. I've got no bias on where the markets are going to move. Yeah, I'm just showing you guys where I see it going. Now, people can see that as negative, or people can see that as what, blah blah. I respect you. I appreciate you actually bringing and cautioning me to, what I could potentially lose. Ultimately, you could save yourself some money by avoiding this dip. So this is looking like a 50-60% dip. Yeah, 56% retracement to that level. And then again, we got a little ledge here around 70% retracement. So in my view, I wouldn't be really re-entering or even investing in XRP until it gets back down to this sort of level here, around sort of $1.10. So yeah, I'm not touching XRP yet. XCN, a little bit different. So XCN's obviously late to the party. Now, statistically speaking, guys, this is anywhere between 75 and 85% win ratio, which is why I'm invested in Onyx right now. So this is what we're looking for now, guys, over on the YouTube channel. So rather than investing in Hbar, XLM, XRP, and some other like crypto tokens, we're mainly focused now on the Onyx coin. The reason being, these bull pennants, a pennant on top of another pennant increases the success rate by 10%. So 75-85% chance of us succeeding. So I do favour these chances, okay? Now, the move that we will be looking to do would be basically the pole of the flag. So when I say the pole of the flag, so from this bull pennant here, all the way to the top here, this is typically the move. Once we get the breakout, this is typically where we move, and this has us coming up around 10-11 cent. That's quite that's quite evident. Yeah, if we get a later breakout into the week, maybe going into the sort of next week here, we've got Saturday coming through here on the charts. I could even bring it down here, just alter these slightly. Okay, so we actually catch these closes on the 4-hour. Now, if we only break out here, obviously that's going to take a little bit off the gains, but still we're looking at around 10-11 cent according to this technical analysis. Okay, so this is textbook stuff, guys. I did mention over on my crypto today, actually, my crypto X, that I do prefer the 3-hour time frame once we are analyzing XCN. Okay, the reason being, I do believe we catch these closes really well. Okay, I could be inclined to bring it up to here. Yeah, so we catch these closes as well. Yeah, and then we've got this over here. Get off. Thank you. So you do have a deviation in price action down here. Okay, and we did see this back down here in this previous bull pennant. So these deviations do happen in bull pennants, okay, before they do succeed. But right now, we're applying a lot of pressure to the upside on this resistance. So we could be looking at a breakout, fairly soon, maybe going into Friday when the new XCN ledger is ratified. So that could be a chance for Onyx to get going. If not, obviously this sort of minor support line is obviously going to give way, and that's when we can start fulfilling orders, which is what I've got. So I'm always conservative. I'd be inclined to bring the support line down to here, and then what I'd be looking at doing is I've actually got staggered orders now. Yeah, so I've got some orders in around here, around 2.6, and then around 2.4, and then finally around here around 2.3. So we could get back down to this support, is what I'm saying. before we do get moving. Yeah, so something along these lines. Yeah, could bounce around here, get into next week, and then we get that sort of lift off to the upside, and then we're targeting that sort of 8, 9, 10, 11 cent sort of range up here. Okay, where we could, I'm looking at a 3x my money out of the markets, wait for the other cryptos like XRP to come down to just above $1. We've got XDC as well that we're looking to re-enter as well. So in my view, we've got the ABC correction, so nothing new is changed with XDC. This is currently where we're printing at the moment. Still very negative, but ultimately, this is the A wave. In my view, we will be going into a B wave very, very shortly. Okay, where we'll probably run up to about 13, 14 cent before we then see the C wave. So this is where I'm looking to rotate my Onyx into. Once we see 8, 9, 10 cent range on Onyx, it's probably going to be looking at the next week or two. Like I said before, get going with Onyx, we could get going as early as tomorrow. If not, it could take as long as Monday, Tuesday next week. So really, we're only looking at 4 days. What's that? 3, 4 days max before we do get an official breakout for Onyx and run up 3x basically. Once we do get the 3x, we'll probably be sat in dry powder, wait for B wave to print, wait for the C wave, and this is probably where we'll be looking at re-entering XDC, and obviously XRP will be probably trading just above $1 at that point as well. So we could look at rotating profits into that particular asset. Okay, guys, I hope this video helps you. If it has, make sure to hit the like, make sure to share, comment as well. Let me know where you're placing any buy orders if you are placing any. Let me know if you're hodling the bag or you're looking to trade in the short term. But yeah, guys, I hope that helps you out. I've been the Block Bull. Block Bull is over and out.